Beautiful views at the front of the property. Across the road here, you can see pasture. This is the old schoolhouse. So the pasture in between the old schoolhouse and this property with the red roof also comes with this property. It leads down to the lake, and this is a water source right here that is fed by a spring. It's one of 3 on the property. Across the street you can see the green pasture in front of this fence that also comes with the property. And there are 2 homes on here. Let's walk around the perimeter. Who doesn't love an antique tobacco barn? It's very hard to find these days. All kinds of things you could do in here. Man cave, girl cave, they cave. It's in pretty good shape as far as I can see. Disclaimer, I am not an inspector. Lower level down here. There's some stalls down there. So as you're coming up the driveway, you see this beautiful red barn, which we'll see again later in the video. You see how large house 1 is, with this beautiful porch that looks out onto the views. I love the porch here with this interesting stone. We'll continue with these beautiful views off the front of the home. There is cottage 2. This would make a superb family estate. Let's show you where the lot lines are. If you go down to the green box or the telephone pole, the brown one right there, and you see the houses in the background. Let me pull back out. That is the edge of the property line. So ignore this fence that we're seeing in the foreground. Look at the grey properties. The fence line is right before those, that when you're here you'll be able to see a fence that's running right in front of there. So if we go up the property line, there's the fence line, not this former fence line here, and that was so that cattle or horses could be in that back area. The line follows up the hill here. You can see the pine in the background here. That follows the line of the property, the pine right here, and the line of the property goes right up, continues up on the ridge line. Again, this could be a great family estate with this beautiful home in the background, all of which get these beautiful views. The house at the back sits up high, so really gets these same wonderful views as the house at the front. So incredible views. We're still on the land. This easily could be another building lot. You'll see a fence here. Again, this is not the perimeter line, so it goes back to about where you see those trees there, and here's the pine tree that I pointed out earlier. It follows that pine tree or around there up to the ridge line. Remember, these are all approximate, obviously. Follows down the ridge line. You see there's some of the storage out there. I think that's a hay barn there. And the other side of the property, where you can see the green pasture in the background, right before that green pasture is the property line. So it includes all of these trees that you see here. And here is the second house, as we mentioned before. And again, you can imagine, should this perk as a building site, the incredible views you would have from up here. Here's one of the other water feeders here, fed by the spring, similar to across in the pasture that I showed you earlier. And this is actually the corn crib, not the hay barn, that goes with the property. So you can see the tag there, the pink ribbon, showing where the line is. It jogs back and does include this historic tobacco barn right here, but not the barn behind it. However, there is another contingent 4-acre parcel that there is a possibility of being sold with the barn behind the tobacco barn I just showed you. And again, we've got these gorgeous views. So if I take you around the back of this property, here's the corn crib. And we're about 12 minutes from Weaverville and about 20 minutes from downtown Asheville. It's an absolutely beautiful property. So here we are on the main home. We've got parking at the side here. It's easily spaced to add a garage or a carport if you wanted to. As you've probably noticed in the mountains, a lot of people don't have carports or garages for whatever reason. I've lived in a lot of different states and I've noticed that since I've been here. Got a large laundry here. A half bath. Here's the kitchen area. Fireplace. This is the porch off the front with the views. Slate floor. This is down to the basement. Could definitely add a lot of space down there. Very light and bright. I don't turn the lights on purpose. Actually, I will in here just because the curtain's up there in front of the window. Double vanity in here. Full bath. Toilet at the end. Another bedroom with an ensuite there, which I'll go into in a second. Oh, you've even got some clouds on the ceiling here. Then we have a Jack and Jill bath here, shower. Then you've got this large room with an outdoor entrance here. Again, you've got all the views off here. A large play space or office or workspace, whatever you'd like it to be. There's your Jack and Jill bedroom through here. Linen cupboard, lots of storage in this house. Let's take a look on the lower level. If you wanted any additional square footage, you've got an outside door there. You've got window wells. You can see a lot of additional space down here should you want to add square footage, and with natural daylight that's always nice. Looks dry down here. Again, I'm not an inspector. So here's the views from this porch. Now this is your bonus house. This one is definitely going to need more work if we haven't got to the point of remodeling before you see it. Walk into the living room. Bedroom. Workroom. This one doesn't have a closet. Kitchen. There's your door to the back. So they used to drive up around the back side here. I wondered how you got a car up, but it's just grown over in the days. This is the old milk trough. So back in the day, they used to keep the milk cool here from when they first brought it in from the dairy cows, obviously. This could be a little root cellar back here. I haven't seen one of these very often, and in houses where they exist, they're usually kept up. So back through the kitchen. Storage here. Another bedroom. It's very light actually. One bath. Full bath here. And another bedroom. Again, you've got these lovely pasture views. There's your corn crib off the back of here. So this is a bonus house. May or may not be assigned any value, depending on how it's been remodeled. But this could be a great family estate, or this could be your guest house at the back, or even your main home. Just depends what you like.